This is Wade Fransson. I'm the host of Created in the Image of God. We are here with the sneak peek for episode 94 featuring Cameron Cowan. And let me tell you, we are about to bite off more than we can chew on the topic of the show. Welcome, Cameron, to the studio.
Hello, hello.
So I
This
had
is very exciting.
It is indeed. I had suggested to you the topic of reward and punishment. And you came back with the show title, what was that again? Vinegar and Honey. Please unpack that for us. Why the difference?
Well, you know the old phrase, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. But both are very necessary. Honey will fix your throat, vinegar will clean your home. And I suppose there's probably something out there that's attracted to vinegar. And so when I think of these sort of heavy philosophical topics and sort of things of opposite, that just seemed a natural. And there's sort of a biblical flavor to it. So.
Well, I absolutely like the title. What came to my mind initially was, why not carrot and a stick? What's the difference between vinegar and honey and carrot and a stick?
A carrot and a stick is something someone puts on you. Vinegar and honey attracts things to it or repels them. You know, the image we have of carrot and stick is some poor man with his cart and some sad-looking four-legged creature and who needs extra incentive to simply walk along. Vinegar and honey, it requires, you have to, it requires you to want it. There's a desire or a repulsion to it that carrot and stick doesn't have that dynamic.
Amen. And as I saw that, that's kind of what was going through my mind, because I would have naturally gone to carrot and stick. But as viewers know, I often emphasize that the role of religion in society is to inspire and not to coerce. So the vinegar and honey analogy would be more apropos in that regard.
And it gets into, those two people who are finding truth and wisdom, and a lot of the religions, they're sometimes called the great wisdom traditions, which I think is a great way of talking about them. And people are going to be attracted to or repulsed by different aspects of those wisdom traditions. But they all have value. They all bring something to the table.
And now I have 6 different thoughts that I want to jump in on and sort of push and prod and poke at that. But we're going to save a lot of that for the show itself. This is a sneak peek after all. But what I want our audience to know is that you and I have a lot of overlap in our philosophies, but there's some pretty substantial daylight between our opinions. Is that not true?
Well, yes. I mean, I do tend to be more egalitarian. I think.
And I'm not. Really? Are we going to go there in the sneak peek?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think that, I think there's a certain amount of. I think you're a little bit less egalitarian than I am.
There you have it. I'm going to stop you right there. The gauntlet has been thrown. I would invite all of you to tune in to find out to what degree I am or am not egalitarian. I will let Cameron speak on the show. I will not stop him, but we're almost out of time. Any last comment, Cameron, before we wrap up the sneak peek?
No, come join us on April 16th and we'll talk more about how Wade is an egalitarian.
There you have it. Thank you, Cameron. I cannot wait till this discussion. Tune in 8 p.m. on April 16th, as Cameron said. We can't wait to do this.